game from Big Cat. He also hit the game winner. But, hey, this is the problem with coming over from the weak side to take these weak charges. It's a dangerous play. You can get hurt. They had to insert the charge circle because of it. Either go up for the block or get out the way. Get boomed on coming over these weak side charges. Move.
Get out the way. Next up, Andre Drummond missing the shot. Clint Capella thinks he's got the board, but Blake Griffin over his back for the putback slam.
Blake was special last night. Not only in this play, Nicky had the three-pointer going. They almost had the big comeback. But, hey, look over your shoulder. Man, you're starting to see those Houston Rockets. They starting to look like
winners of 5 in a row, see? Blake's having a fantastic year, but a good win for Houston. Getting it right, finally getting above 500.
Jenna predicted this. They would get better without Melo. Jenna told me that in our meeting.
But
I believe they're going to get better without Melo.
College basketball, I told you a lot of things. That one stuck. Duke lost to Gonzaga. Check out R.J. Barrett running the floor, seizing up Gonzaga's Rui Hachimura, delivering the dunk.
This was a fantastic college basketball game. Duke tried to have a frenetic second-half comeback, couldn't quite get it done, despite some opportunities late. R.J. had 20-plus. Zion had 20-plus, including...
R.J.'s got to try to be more of a playmaker instead of a shot maker at the end of the game.
Shades of LeBron in that one.
Zion, chase down, get that out of here.
With his right hand.
1 of 4 blocks from...
Watch the timing on this one. Bap! Get that. Every time you watch him, he's going to make the highlight.
But again, shout out to the Zags. Made Duke hold that L. Zags will be the #1 team in the country when a new poll comes out.
A Thanksgiving special drawing a blank. Here we go. Khalil Mack and the Bears will look to take their 4-game win streak into Detroit today to take on the Lions in an NFC North showdown. All right, see, the player that'll have the biggest impact on the Bears-Lions game is blank.
Well, Jenna, every time the Bears are on, you need to watch Khalil Mack. So that's just a given right now. He's with the Bears. He's must-see TV. But I got to watch their quarterback. I believe Chase Daniels is able to not duplicate the earlier season success that they had from the quarterback. But I'm looking for him, Nick. He's going to throw for close to 300 yards in this game.
Okay.
I believe that Nagy, the quarterback coach, the head coach, the play caller, he's going to get it out of him because this offense, at its best now, it's supposed to look a lot like Kansas City and a lot like the Los Angeles Rams.
You know that I think Chase Daniel is the best backup quarterback in football. He has been paid like the best backup quarterback in football for quite a few years. But I'm going to go with the guy you said everyone's going to have to watch, Khalil Mack. When he's been healthy this year, he has been as impactful a defensive player as Aaron Donald has been. Those two guys are going to go down to the wire for Defensive Player of the Year. He can wreck football games as he has a half dozen times this season. Khalil Mack's the guy who I think is going to have the biggest impact in today's game, getting after Matthew Stafford.
Good choice. And because it's Thanksgiving, I ain't going to say that's the easy choice.
Moving on to Washington, Dallas. That game today on Fox. Big NFC East implications on the line as the Cowboys look to join Washington atop the division. So Nick's the X factor. Also Nick in the Washington-Dallas game will be blank.
I could go with the easy choice and say Amari Cooper, but I'm going to go a little deeper on this. I'm going to go with the Washington defensive line as a whole, particularly the 2017 and 2018 first-round picks out of Alabama, Jonathan Allen and Daron Payne. For Washington to have any chance, they have to stop Zeke, and they have to stop Zeke without having to bring 8 into the box. They got to have their defensive linemen defeat the Cowboys' offensive linemen, so the Washington D-line.
Great insight, too, in looking at how they've drafted. They're trying to stop the Cowboys long-term, so they're going to need those guys to play well. On the outside, Jenna, we need Amari Cooper. We need to continue to see him to evolve. We need some big plays. Let's not make the game as simple. It's going to be more complicated than give it to Zeke. You need to be able to make some big plays in the passing game. And the other weapon on the other side, Michael Gallup, the rookie, he's been away from the team for the most of the week. He's had a tragic loss in his family. So let's go Amari Cooper, be the X factor in this game.
All right, let's stick with this one. Every player will be looking to take home the prize trophy, formerly known as the Galloping Gobbler Award. The MVP is now given the Fox Game Ball. So, CC, the winner of the Fox Game Ball between Washington and Dallas will be blank.
Dak Prescott. He's going to play one of those kind of games that I believe that exactly like you want, because he's going to get it. They're going to utilize the screen game with Zeke. The tight ends haven't been that effective, and Amari Cooper. But you know when Dallas Cowboys play well, Dak Prescott is a part of that. So I believe that Dak is able to get that.
I think Zeke's going to have his third straight monster game. Everything I said about the Washington D-line, what they need to do, I don't think they're going to be able to do it. I think Zeke's going to hit him for $150 yards from scrimmage, couple touchdowns, and he will get the Fox game ball, the galloping gobbler, as Shannon put it. Ezekiel Elliott is my answer.
All right, the last game of the day, Matt Ryan and the Falcons looking to keep their playoff hopes alive, taking on Drew Brees and the Saints, who have won 9 in a row. Nick, the player you're most excited to watch in tonight's Falcons-Saints game is blank.
It's got to be Drew Brees. What he's doing this year, 25 touchdowns to 1 pick, completing nearly 4 out of every 5 passes. He is having the most efficient quarterback season we've ever seen. You know, in all sports, I'm a sucker for efficiency. So Drew Brees, easy answer.
Yeah, there's a lot of little geeky things that Nick's going to be looking at that I love also, not because I'm a geek and everything, but just because Drew Brees is just so efficient at what he's doing. He's playing the quarterback, and Nick talks about, man, I want to see a guy who can play at the highest level no matter what he's doing. And Drew Brees is doing that. It's exciting to see. It's exciting to see how he's able to take advantage of defenses, because he lets you know where the soft spot in the defense is. Why? Just watch the football, man. You get an education in watching him. It should be a treat tonight.
All right, most important question, here we go. With 3 games of jam-packed action to watch throughout your day, there is nothing else to do but sit back, relax, and mange, mange, mange. Eat as much food as possible. All right, guys, let's all weigh in here. CC, your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving is blank.
Man, I love food. I really, really do. And I'm about some desserts, though. I love my desserts. I love ice cream, pies, cookies, everything. So I'm about dessert. My favorite thing about Thanksgiving, besides watching that awesome football, is eating some dessert, Jenna.
All right.
Not like you.
See, I didn't
I'll get to me in a second.
you were so prolific on Thanksgiving.
What?
5 touchdowns in 4 games on Thanksgiving? 3-1 record?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to dessert, bro.
Okay.
To get to
Listen,
dessert.
I'm going to go with my favorite thing, because it's the only day of the year I get to eat it, and I love it. Man, that green bean casserole with the little fried onions on top.
Oh, yeah, on top.
A little cream of mushroom soup in there. Oh, my gosh. I would only eat it on Thanksgiving, but I love it on Thanksgiving. Green bean casseroles.
All right, America, get ready for this, because I know this is going to be one of the most succulent, savory type of meals.
Here we
if
go.
you are a foodie, here we go.
Here we go. You can take Brussels sprouts. You're going to cut them in half and roast them.
Ruining everyone's
Just
appetite.
stop. Then you take a thin piece of tofu, cut it thin.
Unbelievable.
Put it in between. Just put it in between each Brussels sprout with a little toothpick, and you got a little Brussels sprout tofu sliders.
Okay.
You can eat as many as you want. That's the beauty.
I can eat as much of this paper
No,
as I want to.
Don't eat that paper.
No, you don't have
Don't eat that paper.
You don't have to cook the paper. Jenna, how do we cook that?
A tiny bit of olive oil, spray a little salt and pepper.
Oh, okay, I know that's
How
the
many
season.
calories
What about
am
the
I on
heat,
now?
though?
Oh,
Heat.
I don't know anything about that. And the tofu you buy at Whole Foods.
So you got the recipe, but you don't know how long we cook it, what heat.
No, but he's still eating paper.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
we're
might
good.
as well.
You're going to have as many calories.
0 calories, 0 flavor.
He's literally eating paper. I just have to say, on this Thanksgiving, I am so thankful and grateful for your sense of humor. It is really refreshing.
These are the
warm.
Brussels sprout tofu's delicious.
We gotta go. Coming up, how was LeBron received in his return to Cleveland? Next on First Things
It's
First.
better than what Nick's stomach gonna be when they receive that.